Today we are working on Excel Lesson 3 using text functions. So this is a document you should have open. The first thing it says create a new blank workbook. So we'll click File, New, Blank Workbook. Enter the following values. Be sure to use upper and lower characters as specified here. So in A1 we want to put capital J, lowercase a, capital N, lowercase e. In B1, we want lowercase p, capital A, lowercase rk, capital ER, and then a dash, lowercase smi, capital T, and then H. Okay. So mark that as answered. Go to the next one. Increase the width of columns A, B, and C and D to 22. So to do that, we're going to highlight those 4 columns. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to column width and type 22. Click OK. Select cell C1 and enter equals CONCAT. That's the Concatenate, weirdest word I probably know. And then parentheses A1, comma, quotation mark, space, quotation mark, comma, B1 in parentheses. Be sure to place one blank space between the quotation mark. The space between the quotation marks is required to separate the first and last names. So what that's doing, it's going to have Jane Parker Smith, and it's going to have a space between them because of what we've done here. Let's go back up here and hit enter. And you can see that it has Jane Parker Smith and a space between them. Alright, the text join function is another way to string cell values together. Select cell D1 and enter equals text join parentheses quotation mark space quotation mark comma true comma A1 comma B1 in parentheses. Notice that you get the same result as the Concatenate function in cell C1. 2 different ways of doing the same thing. Go to the next step. Select cell A2 and equals lower A1. What that does is it takes what was in cell A1 and makes every letter a lowercase letter. So mark that as done. Select cell A3 equals upper A1. Take a guess what that'll do. If you said all uppercase, you would be correct. You can see that every letter is capitalized. Go to the next one. Select cell A4 and enter equals proper A1. And you can see that it did it like it's supposed to be. It took out that capital N and it capitalized the name like it should be. Copy cells A2 to A4, A2 to A4, to B2 to C4. So let's copy B2 to C4 and paste it. Notice that Excel inserts capitals in all the proper locations, including after the hyphen. So you see that in Parker Smith, in this bottom one, that Excel did everything correctly. Go to the to the next one. Select cell D3. Enter equals MID, parentheses C4, comma, 6, comma, 4, in parentheses. This function extracts the specified number of characters, which is 4, and C4 starting at the position of the 6th character. So it went to the 6th character, which if you counted J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, got to count the space. The 6th character was P, and it did the 4 letters P-A-R-K. That's what that is. Mark that as answer. Go to the next one. Select cell D4 equals L-E-N C4. And what that does is it counts the total number of characters in that cell. So if you counted all of these, including those spaces, that's the number you would get. Now use other text functions to extract parts of text strings or join them together in different ways. So in cell A6, we're going to type birthday. In B6, we're going to type equals LEFT, parentheses, A6, comma, 5, in parentheses. What that did was it took from cell A6, which was this one, the first 5 characters. Cell C6 equals right. This time it's going to count from the right in cell A6 the last 3. So I guess the word would be day, and you can see that it did that. The last 3 are day. Mark that as answered. Go to the next one. In cell B7, we're using the concatenate function again. C-O-N-C-A-T, parentheses, left, parentheses, A6, comma, 3, in parentheses, comma, MID, parentheses, A6, comma, 6, comma, 1, and then 2 in parentheses. Hit enter. And you see that this is what it's supposed to look like. And you see that ours looks like that. So I'm assuming that I'm going to have 10 green checks when I submit this. And voila, 10 green checks. So this completes using text functions.